Good evening, everyone. This is Professor Oriema. I'm going to let you know a little known secret. My favorite day of the year is commencement. And I'm a little down in the dumps because commencement's not going to happen this year. It's been postponed. But what I like to do is I like to celebrate your success over the last 3.5 years. I'm going to ask each one of the graduating class of 2020 to make a brief video, no more than a minute. And in that video, give us your most memorable moment in the program. Tell us how you believe you were transformed over those 3.5 years. And also, what are your wishes for your classmates and for the future?
Hello everyone, my name is Dawood Mohammed, class of 2020, your college occupational therapy program. My most memorable moment in the program was definitely the pinning ceremony and the research presentation, because that's when I felt like my classmates and I were able to celebrate our success and hard work put in the program. In my 3.5 years in the program, I felt like I was able to become a more open and a more social person around my classmates and become more comfortable with them. And I also wish that in the future that my classmates are able to find happiness and success in every and anything that they want to do, whether that's in OT or it's in a different area.
Hey everyone, this is Kelly Phillips, a student from the graduating class of 2020. I think that some of my most memorable moments from the program were just the downtimes between classes, hanging out, practicing our practical skills, studying, and those times really made us feel like a team working towards a big goal. I believe that I've transformed over the last 3.5 years by really just learning how to become a professional and understanding what kind of an impact that an occupational therapist can have on their patients' lives. I'm really excited to go out into the field as an occupational therapist and represent York. I would really just like to be the best occupational therapist I can possibly be and help as many patients as possible. I'm very thankful for my time in York and for all the lifelong friendships that I've made. I'm so very proud of the entire class and all of our accomplishments, and I'm sure that I'm going to be seeing you all in the future.
Hello, my name is David Kimato and I'm from York College Occupational Therapy program, graduating class of 2020. Some of my most memorable moments in the program were our cultural brunches, our celebrations, get-togethers, after our finals, our research presentation, and of course our painting ceremony. Won't lie, the 3.5 years in the program were pretty intense, filled with never-ending treatment plans, group projects, and exams. However, the support that I received from my family, friends, teachers, classmates was tremendous. They gave me the strength and motivation to continue pursuing my dream of becoming an occupational therapist. I believe that over the 3.5 years in the program, I became more empathetic, a better listener, as well as a better team player. As for my classmates, I wish you guys health, happiness, and success in your career and future lives. And don't forget, this is just the beginning of our new stage of lives. Always be improving, learning, and becoming a better therapist than you were yesterday. If not for yourselves, then for your patients. Once again, congratulations, best wishes, hope to see you guys again during our future reunions.
Hello, my name is Denevia Christian, and I am a graduate of York College's Occupational Therapy program. I wanted to reflect on some of the memorable moments that I had during the 3.5-year program. So I will start by saying the most memorable moment was definitely the pinning ceremony, because it was nice to have a ceremony that celebrated the 3.5 years of hard work. It was nice seeing my former classmates, now colleagues, seeing their work come into fruition and see all of our hard work just exemplified in that one beautiful ceremony. As far as how the program transformed me, I definitely will say that it made me become more patient and more forgiving. And something that I wish for myself and my now colleagues is for us to grow into knowledgeable occupational therapists, go from being baby OTs into these knowledgeable professional OTs and for us to just grow into beautiful professionals in the health field.
Hi everyone. My most memorable moment in the program was when we had cultural brunches. It was always amazing how much food everyone brought in, and it was nice to experience food from different cultures. As for how I believe I transformed in these 3.5 years, I believe I'm more comfortable when talking to other people. And as for wishes for my classmates, I wish for everyone to discover the setting that works for you and makes you feel fulfilled.
Hello everyone, my name is Kamuna Akashim and I hope you guys are all doing well. I honestly cannot pinpoint one memorable moment from the program because I had so many, but I would like to say some of the best memories were made during our cultural brunches because not only did I learn about other people's culture and food, but I learned about my own through them. I'm pretty sure I'm not alone when I say most of us didn't fully understand what occupational therapy was until we took OT foundational classes. Learning about occupational therapy and making the lifelong commitment to serve humanity in such a meaningful way was truly transformative to say the least. My wishes for the class of 2020 is to always take care of yourselves and your mental health. Sometimes we get caught up giving so much of ourselves to people in our lives that we truly forget to care and nurture ourselves. So I would say, take it easy, always reflect, and always take care of yourselves. I hope you guys all find your niche within OT practice. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hi everybody, my name is Vijay Mooney. There have been so many great memories. For me it's kind of difficult to pick one, but if I do have to pick one, I would say it's our class brunch that we've done every year, where we all just come in and bring in so much food that'll last for days. And it's a party, and our class is always known for our parties. In terms of how I transformed over the last 3.5 years, I would say that now I am much more about advocating for OT, as all my classmates can attest to. Even now as an OTR, I try to advocate for as much as I can for our profession. And in the future, I hope that all of my classmates become so successful in whatever they're doing as an OT. I hope many of them, or actually I hope all of them, really invent new types of treatment techniques, new assessments, explore unpracticed areas in OT or different areas that have yet to be explored. As for me, I hope eventually to be a certified hand therapist, certified lymphedema therapist. I hope to be heavily involved with policy making with Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, probably a professor, and own my own clinic. So best of luck to everybody. It was really a wonderful 3.5 years with all of you, and I'm thankful for every moment.
First, I'd like to say congratulations to the York College OT class of 2020. I have so many memories that I had while in the OT program, but I managed to narrow it down to 3. They are studying for lab practicals that had everyone on edge, our pinning ceremony, and our cultural brunches. When studying for our lab practicals, we would all collaborate to make sure that everyone was prepared. This bond that we formed continued to strengthen throughout the years, and I hope that we can continue to be as close as we go out into the OT world. I believe that I had a major transformation during OT school. My first year of OT school was filled with uncertainty and a lack of confidence, but towards the end of the program, I saw firsthand the impact that OTs could make in the lives of their patients and their caregivers. My OT professors and clinical supervisors helped to prepare me to go out into the world with confidence and an eagerness to help others. My wish for my OT family is that you all become successful OTs who strive every day to make a difference in the lives of their patients and advocate for our profession. I hope to see you all at a future get-together. Take care, everyone.
Hi guys, this is Luana Mejia, and I would like to share my most memorable moment, which I will have to say was our potlucks. Because it didn't matter how hard our day was going or what was going on in our life. we always manage to share those moments as a big OT family, not only among ourselves, also with the faculties and other members of OT classes. How the OT program has transformed my life, I will say that it has gave me a stronger foundation as an OT professional, and it has improved my interactions with my clients. It has allowed me to bring not only the physical but also the emotional and psychological component of their life into the table and work with them with that. What can I say to all of you? You guys are amazing. You're gonna be great therapists, and this is a small world. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna meet you, even if it's 10 years from now. I'm gonna see you again, and I'm sure and so proud of all of you and all your accomplishments. You guys are amazing. Just bring that light that York has gave you into the world and share it with them, because you guys are gonna make the York OT program super proud, just like you have made me. Bye. Congratulations, and we made it.
Congratulations to my classmates. I'm so proud of us and how far we've gotten. My most memorable moment in the program has to be studying for the practicals and how we all came together to make sure to help each other and just like pass these exams. It just showed how cohesive we were as a class. The program transformed me by giving me confidence and also just helping me find my voice. And lastly, my future wishes for my classmates are for them to be successful, happy, to find a setting or field of work in OT that they are passionate about, and also to stay driven and passionate about our work as occupational therapists. Thank you.
There were many memorable moments throughout the OT program. I can't think of one specific moment because to me, all of it was memorable. From studying together in between lunch breaks, in between classes, to having our cultural brunches and making our Starbucks runs with 2 minutes to spare before class, and practicing our range of motion and sensory assessments on each other, to learning from each of the professors how important it is to being a person, an individual who's kind and compassionate before being just a clinician. Over the 3.5 years of the program, I have become more understanding, culturally competent, determined, compassionate, and more self-aware. So my wishes for the class of 2020 is first that whoever still has not taken the MBCOT should pass the first time. And for all of us to really find jobs that ignite the spark in us and make us feel fulfilled in a wholesome way for the rest of our lives. We did it!
I think the practicals were probably my favorite memory because you could see everyone change and progress throughout their time at school and how they're transforming into a clinician. The biggest change within myself over the past 3 years is probably my own confidence, and I think my acceptance of my abilities and giving credit where credit is due. My hope for the entire class is that they find something that challenges them and for them to continue chasing it no matter how hard it is.
Hello class of 2020, just wanted to share my most memorable moment of my experience as a York OT student. So it has to be that time that Professor Faust called me over after class, and she said that she wanted to speak to me in her office. I was sure it was going to be about the protocol assignment that I had not done well on. I was sure she was going to talk to me about something like that, because I have never been called into a professor's office for good news, to say the least. So she called me into her office, she gave me her paper. There wasn't really much of a discussion, and I did okay, I did great, no problem. So I was pretty surprised, and then while we were walking back to the classroom together, I opened up the door, the lights were off, and the lights popped on, and it was a surprise baby shower for me, because at the time my wife and I were We're expecting, and thankfully we were fortunate enough to have a beautiful baby girl. So it was definitely a moment where I began to appreciate more and more being part of such a special program where the individuals are so carefully selected. And it made me feel appreciated, and it really, really made me appreciate each and every one of my fellow classmates. So that's my most memorable moment. Congratulations, class of 2020. I look forward to hearing exciting news from everybody and sharing more exciting news with you.
Hello everybody. I want to thank VJ for reaching out to the OT department to provide this opportunity to congratulate everyone in the class of 2020 and share some thoughts with you. First, I want to say you are a wonderful, diverse group of students with many individual talents and skills. During these very challenging times, I'm sure these skills will be very important to you. Occupational therapists today are providing services that we never thought we would provide. No one thought of the pandemic at the pinning ceremony in 2019. Some OTs today are working in COVID units, others are providing telehealth services to children and adults. I know it may be challenging to think of how you're going to provide services as an occupational therapist, but you have the talent, skills, and knowledge to be adaptable and to use evidence to be able to demonstrate your value in supporting the health and well-being of children and older adults. As an occupational therapist with more than 45 years of experience as a clinician and educator, I believe in our profession, and I believe the public now recognizes what we can do to support the health of individuals and communities. These are very challenging times. I hope all of you are well. I know some of you have experienced COVID-19, either individually, your families, friends, people in your community. It is also a very challenging time given the murder of George Floyd and the demonstrations and protests to demand justice for Mr. Floyd and to make changes in our police system and to combat racism. Life today is a challenge. All of you are up to it. As an occupational therapist, our profession is one of optimism, and we believe in the power of individuals, communities, and environments to help people achieve better lives for themselves. Additionally, we know the power of community. We all need each other. So I take this time to congratulate you on all of your wonderful endeavors, to wish everyone the very best, to ask you to be there for each other. You know how to reach me. I look forward to hearing from you, learning what you're doing, or just communicating with you via email or by phone. Take care. Wishing everybody the very best. Congratulations on graduation.
I want to congratulate the class of 2020. I know you've all worked so very hard to get to this point in your life, and it's an exciting time for you. Because you've had to do so many things, the prerequisites and volunteer hours and the coursework and the homework and the field work, and now you've finally been able to achieve a goal in your life, and I know that's very self-rewarding, and I'm delighted for all of you. I'm excited for all of you for entering this next phase of your life, and I think my warmest memories of you as a class is that you are such a warm and welcoming group. Festive, because you all like to make those little parties, which were really fun, and you always welcomed me into those parties. The deviled eggs were delicious, and And I think the other thing I'm going to remember you guys as having the greatest amount of resilience, patience, and flexibility, because in this time of the pandemic, you have really carried yourself all so well. And I'm so very proud of calling you my colleagues and fellow Yorkie alum. I wish you well, much success, and don't forget, always come back home. You're always welcomed. Good luck.
On behalf of the City University of New York, York College, and the Department of Occupational Therapy, all the faculty and staff, congratulations on your graduation here in 2020. As you move forward, I'm very excited to know that you have joined the League of our colleagues. I'd like to offer a little bit of advice. Each one of you have been blessed with specific abilities and skills. Every time you have an opportunity, please share them with others. And it is my hope on this day that neither time nor distance will break the bonds that have brought us together here at York College. Congratulations.
Discussions after an exam. And me eating peacefully. Is that what you got, 100?